Welcome back to Eye on a Time, everybody. With Mother's Day quickly approaching, I wanted to make a quick list of 10 watches that you can get mom for Mother's Day. Now, some honorable mentions, let's get these out of the way. I feel like you have to mention the smart watches, your Apple watches, your Samsungs, your Garmin's, stuff like that. And depending on your budget, if you happen to be fortunate enough, I feel like you have to throw in a Cartier Tank or Tank Must because I feel like any mom will be really happy to get that if you have that kind of a budget. And then I just want to throw in a company called Abington Watches, and that's a brand started by women for women, and specifically active women. Their watches are tool watches made for women, and they look great and get good reviews. They're usually on the larger side though, and I just don't have enough experience with the brand to put them on the list. So I just want to throw them in the honorable mentions at the very least. Now, another honorable mention I want to throw in is the brand new 34 and 36 millimeter Erebus Ascents. The Erebus Ascent is a fantastic watch. I have a 39 millimeter Aventurine dial version, and it is just a super fantastic watch, very well made. And the new colors that they have, the mother of pearl dials, the white helix, just fantastic. And 34 and 36 millimeter sizes will be great for mom. So I just want to make sure I got that on the list. The reason it's an honorable mention is because it's currently on pre-order until August of 2025, so it won't make it in time for Mother's Day. But I felt like it had to be here because I know it to be a very high quality watch. The first watch we're taking a look at today is Seiko's SWR091 from their Essentials collection. And this is just a classic tank style watch, and I think it's the best looking of their tank style collection. SWR091 is coming in with a MSRP of $350 on Seiko's website, and it measures 22.7 millimeters in diameter, 7.2 millimeters thick, and 33.1 millimeters long. The crystal is Seiko's Harlex, and the watch has 30 millimeters of water resistance, which is fine for a dress watch. And there are multiple versions of this design on Seiko's website in the Essentials collection. I also wanted to give an honorable mention to the SUP 467 and the SUP 469, also from the Essentials collection, which offer solar technology. But the SWR 091 just has that classic tank styling. It's got the gemstones on the sides. I love the blue hands on the silver dial, and you have the blue gem on the crown. I just think this is the classiest looking watch that is a tank homage, sort of. The second watch we're taking a look at is the Tissot PRX. Now, the Tissot PRX came out a couple years ago, took the world by storm, and for good reason. It's a nice, light, slim design. I have one on right now. This is the 40 millimeter automatic version. Very light, slim. It's more of a sports watch, but it looks very good in person. And they have multiple different colors. Some of them are very great, very feminine. And for women specifically, you can get them in the 25 millimeter size, which is incredibly small, or in the 35 millimeter size, or you can get them in the 40 millimeter that I have on my wrist right now. And they come in 18 karat gold versions too, if you want, just 18 karat gold bezel. And those are insane because they range from prices as low as 325 US dollars for the quartz versions on Tissot's website, all the way up to $2,000 for the 18 karat gold versions. But you can look around online, find them cheaper, and you can certainly find plenty of options that mom would like, I'm sure. There's just so many different dial options to choose from. You got pink, you got like a light baby blue, you got red, like a teal green, there's like a Tiffany blue. There's just too many to choose from not to put it on this list. Coming in at number 3, we have the Citizen Soyosa. It's a direct competitor to the PRX. It's another integrated bracelet watch. And again, it comes in a wide range of styles. This time it's automatic only, though. And in the beginning, it only came in 40 millimeters, but now they have a 37 millimeter version, which is better for smaller wrists. The Soyosa can be found quite cheap, and there's an excellent selection of colors. You can even get a Soyosa Small Seconds, which features a nicer guilloche style dial and a leather strap if you choose. Prices range anywhere from $337 to $495 on Citizen's website. The $495 versions feature Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, so if your mom happens to be a Disney fan, there's a great option for that. And again, the Soyosa is a quality watch from a quality brand and nice and light on the wrist, just like the PRX with a bulkier bracelet. But again, it's a great option, nice and stylish. I don't think you can go wrong with it. So number 4, we have the Q Timex collection. Some of these are aimed at women, some of them are not. The more women-focused ones are obviously more feminine colored and smaller in size at 36 millimeter. But there are some great unisex ones that would look good on mom's wrist too. My personal favorite, aimed specifically for women, is this silver-toned one with a teal accent. And it's sort of an integrated bracelet style like the PRX and the Soyosa, but it comes with like an expansion style bracelet. And I just think it's really, really nice looking. I think it would go great with, lots of different kind of jewelry. And it's a quartz powered watch, 36 millimeters, very slim at 12 millimeters thick. The two-tone way that they did this is great. It looks great from the side with the different bezel. There's multiple different shades of green on here, and I just think it's hard to go wrong with this one. Now there's other versions with brighter colors, like your oranges, your pinks, stuff like that. But this is my pick of the bunch. Moving on to number 5, we have another Tissot. This one is the Carson Premium Lady Moonphase. And this is the teal version. Again, it's teal. I just think that these teal ones look very nice, especially with the silver and the Roman numerals. This is just a very classic looking watch. And it's very thin, coming in at 7.2 millimeters on top of the 32 millimeter case diameter. It's a very slim, very elegant looking watch, and it comes from Tissot, so you got that Swiss quality, Swiss reliability, and I think mom will be very happy with this, and especially when she sees that it's Swiss made, and if they know anything about watches, knowing it's Tissot, they will be very happy with that. But it's got sapphire glass. It's water resistant to 50 meters, which for this style watch is fine. And you have a very nice looking moon phase feature and the date. This is just such a wonderful option. I don't think you can go wrong with it. It's quartz movement, so battery powered, less for mom to worry about. Just get a battery change every so often. Don't have to worry about getting serviced. You can't go wrong with this watch. At number 6, we're going with the Hamilton Ventura. Now, this is a unique looking watch that's different from like all the others on the list, and something that will stand out if you're looking for something that's unique for mom. So if your mom has, kind of a different taste, this will probably appeal towards her. And I'm just throwing the entire range in here because it comes in so many different varieties, and you have so many different quartz and automatics to choose from, and the prices are insane. They go from the more attainable $895 on Hamilton's website all the way up to the $11,000, which is ludicrous for the gold version on Hamilton's website. Most can be found for under $1,000 on other websites. But I'm throwing the entire range in here. With my personal favorite has always been this funky looking denim dial, denim strap version. I don't know why. It's just, you don't see watches like this and especially not from good brands, you know, maybe from cheap Chinese knockoffs you do, but from good brands, you don't. There's the Omega Railmaster that has a denim dial. That's the only other one that I can think of off the top of my head. But I just love the way it looks, and it's something more unique, you know, already with the case shape, and then you add in the denim. That's just really cool to me, and I think that's something that could be pulled off, you know, by a guy or a girl given the right circumstances. So my favorite pick is the denim dial version, and if your mom is a fan of Elvis, she'll love this watch because it was Elvis's favorite watch. You know, he's well known for wearing the Ventura. There's even the Elvis special editions that you can get. So the Hamilton Ventura is a great option. Don't be afraid to look into these. There's so many different ones to choose from, and they can be found for all kinds of different price points. I Again, you can't go wrong with one of these watches if you're looking for something more unique for mom. At number 7, we're jumping over to France to the Microbrand Baltic, and we're going to go with their MR collection. The MR collection comes in a case size of 36 millimeters, which would be good for smaller wrist. And I just love the dial on the MR series. The classic dial is just wonderfully done, you know, beautiful styling. And there's different straps that it comes with from Baltic. Some of them more feminine toned, and they would just be perfect for mom. You know, they're so elegant, especially this green one. Again, a lot of green today, but there's also a roulette style dial, and it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't. It looks almost as good as the original. And so I think these are marketed more towards men, but I think it's a perfectly unisex option, especially if you want to change out the strap maybe for something else. But I think mom could just throw one of these on her wrist, either the like salmon dial, the blue dial, the silver. It's you can't go wrong with this. I don't think it would be a fantastic pick. And Baltic is known to be high quality, and I think mom will really appreciate that and the thought and the fact that it's French. At number 8, I'm going to throw in the entire Bulova Sutton collection. And my personal pick is going to be the 96P181. And the 96P181 stands out to me because it is a steel case, a steel bracelet with the mother of pearl dial, 5 diamonds surrounding the dial, and an open heart. It comes in at 34.5 millimeters for the case diameter, has 42-hour power reserve, and features automatic movement with hand winding hacking. And I just really love the way this thing looks. I think mom will too. Now, the rest of the Sutton collection features a lot of different styles, and I think there's something for just about everybody in there. Number 9 is the Citizen Calendrier. I recently did a video on the Calendrier, although it was the men's version that my brother has. But the women's versions look awesome. They're moon phase models. They all come with mother of pearl dials. And all but one has gold involved. There's a rose gold version, and then a couple other gold tones, like a full gold and a silver and gold. And then there's just like a full silver, which is the only one that has a mother of pearl dial that is not like a whitish blue. It's more just a full blue or purple blue. And I just think every one of these looks good. And the thing about calendrier is, you know, that's French for like calendar. And so this is awesome. It looks like a chronograph style dial. But it has the month, the day, and the moon phase. And it's also got the chapter ring featuring the date. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that sort of thing. And it has diamonds surrounding the chapter ring as well. So I don't think you can go wrong with this watch. Having personally held the male version, I know it's a pretty decent quality, and if you purchase it from Citizen or one of their authorized dealers, you get a nice 5-year warranty with it. So this thing, it looks pretty nice. I haven't seen the female version in person, but based on what I know, I say it's high quality. And my personal pick of the bunch, I would say, despite me not being a rose, despite me not being a gold guy, I would have to go with the rose gold version, the silver and rose gold. That one just stands out to me the most. In second place would be the silver version with the darker blue dial. This is a watch that I really think Mom would love and could appreciate the utility of having the calendar watch features. And at number 10, sort of similar to the Calendre, is the Timex Legacy Day and Date 36 millimeter. I say sort of similar just because it has the day and date functions. Uh, Really, this thing looks like a Rolex Oyster knockoff, but that's not a bad thing because it's very nicely done, and it definitely is not Tiffany blue, not at all. Just saying, not at all. It can be had for $149 on Timex's website or less on Amazon. Very nice looking watch. It's personally my favorite stylistically. It comes with mineral crystal and water resistance of 50 meters, which is all you need for this style of watch. And it's one of the cheapest options on today's list, if not the cheapest. And it's from a brand like Timex, which is well known and will be around forever. And it's quartz powered, so again, simple to take care of. Mom won't have to worry about, servicing the automatic movements. And at 36 millimeters, it'll fit nicely on the wrist. And I just don't think you can go wrong with this watch. It once again, it's extremely good looking, can be had for very cheap, and definitely not Tiffany blue. It comes in other colors as well, but I think the one to have is the definitely not Tiffany blue. So the Timex Legacy Day Date 36 is probably my actual pick of the bunch, the entire list. It just depends on what you're going for, but I think just based on price alone and price and looks alone, I'm gonna go with that Timex. Especially if I know, Mom's not really a watch person, but I want to get her a watch anyway. I'm gonna go with the Timex. So that was just a quick list of 10 watches to look out for Mother's Day of 2025. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I think there are some good options here. There's definitely more out there, and it all depends on your mom. You know your mom best. So I think there's something on this list for just about everybody. Again, I would suggest the Timex or one of these Soyosas or PRXs probably. Those would be probably my top 3 picks, and then the Tissot Carson. I think that kind of rounds up my top 4. We'll throw the Seiko in there for the top 5, and yeah, I think that gives you a solid top 5 to choose from. Ones that are readily available, and not they won't break the bank too much, and I think they're stylish enough that Mom would like them, and they're from well-known brands that Mom would appreciate. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What watches would you choose for Mom? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep an eye on time.